Hello there. It's still Wednesday, and last week my wife got this letter from the BBC saying that we had 10 days in which to get ourselves a TV license. It says if we don't contact them within 10 days to get a TV license, they will do a full investigation of our address. Well, they can do a full investigation because we haven't got a method of recording or watching live TV. I've disconnected my aerial, I've sent my Skybox back, so I can't watch terrestrial television. Satellite television that comes through my Amazon TV I don't have an app to watch any of those. I haven't downloaded the BBC iPlayer. If you have got that, then you'll need a TV license. But what I do have is Amazon Prime, and I watch movies. There's part of my Amazon Prime account. Part of my Amazon Prime account allows me to watch a great deal of new movies, old movies, TV series, and the likes. So I can watch quite a lot of TV. And of course, I have through my Fire TV box, I have Netflix, and by saving money on the TV license, I can afford Netflix. But for these people this letter is intimidation. Now, I have heard a story of a young student who was coerced into pleading guilty at court because they said that he had been watching a TV program on it, but he hadn't. He had no aerial, he had no method of watching live TV whatsoever. I think he had a laptop or something like that, but it wasn't connected. He didn't have it connected to the internet or anything, and he certainly had no TV iPlayer or anything like that, so he couldn't watch live TV. But he was convinced into pleading guilty in court because he wanted a lower sentence. But I think it was later overturned. But he was fined a huge amount of money and a slap on the wrist because he was coerced into pleading guilty by the BBC when this stupid letter that they give out. Just don't fall for it. One of the things that the BBC have never ever stopped to consider is, why did I give up my BBC TV license? Why did I give it up? Well, the reason is that because they are biased. The BBC is totally biased. Biased against Brexit. They wanted to stay in Europe. Donald Trump, they didn't like Donald Trump, so they portrayed Donald Trump in the worst light possible. They edited and rearranged his press conferences to make him look foolish. Take, for example, the thing about injecting bleach. Now, Donald Trump didn't say, I want you to inject bleach. What he said was, is there anything like bleach? Because bleach kills the virus in an instant. And he said, under doctor's supervision, is there anything that you can inject into the body that acts like bleach? Right? And of course there is. But, I mean, at the time, the press just jumped on it and saying, oh, Donald Trump's telling you to inject bleach. And the way that they chopped it around, edited and moved segments, they had his doctor that was there to give an opinion. She pulled a funny face when he was supposed to have said this, but if you watched the whole thing, it was something else that had been said that caused her to pull the funny face. But the way they creatively edited made things look worse. And then of course the way that they portray Sleepy Joe Biden is completely opposite to the way they treated Donald Trump. They shouldn't be like that. Whether you like Donald Trump or whether you like Joe Biden doesn't matter. The fact is that the BBC chose to treat one person different to another person just because they didn't like the person that was on the screen at the time. But yeah, I digress. If you watch live TV, then you need a TV license. But if you are only watching your your movies on Amazon Prime or you're watching Netflix, then you don't need a TV license. Netflix don't broadcast any live TV. Nothing that you see on the TV, any of the channels, will appear on Netflix, and vice versa. Nothing that's on Netflix will appear on the TV. So you can watch Netflix without a worry. Don't worry about that one. You can watch that worry-free. If that's the only method of watching television you've got, then that's fine. I don't have a recorder. Haven't had a VHS recorder. I've not had a personal media player or anything like that. All I've got is a disc player that plays discs that can't record, and of course I've got my Fire TV box, which allows me to watch my movies. But yeah, that's the reason why I give up the BBC license, is because they're biased and they won't admit that they did wrong with the Jimmy Savile case. And the way they portrayed this current illness has also drove me to extremes of giving up my license as well. But anyway, that's me. I've had my little rant, and this letter's going to go in the bin, and they can come and do their investigation, and they'll find that we haven't done anything wrong. Okay, that's enough for me ranting. See ya. Bye.